So today I'm going to go over the Romanian deadlift, the RDL. This is something I've got requested to do a lot, and a lot of people struggle with, a lot of my clients struggle with, and I get a lot of questions on it. So the first thing to realize is the Romanian deadlift is solely a hip hinge movement. So where a regular deadlift, you're going to be breaking at the knees and the hips, the Romanian deadlift, you're only moving at your hips. So the first thing to work on is just your hip hinge. Now a hip hinge, you're going to want feet pointing forward, about shoulder width apart, a little bend in your knees, but you're not going to move anywhere past that. You're just going to be moving your hips. So you're going to move just like this. Now a really easy way to practice this is take a dowel, a broomstick, a PVC pipe, something light. Do the 3-point test. So you want 3 points of contact, your butt, your upper back, and the back of your head, all to maintain contact with the dowel. So what you want to do, maintain that contact, slight bend in your knees, and push your butt back into the wall behind you. You want movement this direction. So push your butt back as far as you possibly can while maintaining those 3 points of contact. Come down as far as you can, and that's your range of motion for a hip hinge. So when you're doing this, you don't want to go beyond that, because then you're losing tension. You're no longer getting that stretch in your hamstrings and glutes, which is what you want to isolate with the Romanian deadlift, but it's becoming a lower back movement. So you'll see a lot of people stand up on risers or use smaller plates on a barbell just so that they can come further down to the floor. You get a lot of rounding in the upper and lower back, and no longer really becomes a hamstring movement. So do the 3-point test to find your range of motion and actually how to execute the movement. You come down, and that's up. You should feel a really intense stretch on your hamstrings, so the back side of your legs. After you do the 3-point test, then you can add weight. Normally I would use a regular barbell. I'm just going to use a preset barbell just for the demonstration. Feet about shoulder width together, slight bend in your knees. You don't want to fully lock them out. And think about just shoving your butt back into the wall behind you and then hump the bar, all right? Think about trying to fuck the bar. Push your butt back, come down as far as you can while maintaining that straight back alignment. Should be somewhere at about the top of your shins, and then you're going to drive up, squeeze your butt through. You don't want to hyperextend, but you want a strong lockout. So squeeze your butt at the top, push back. Now, if you don't want to use a barbell or a variation of the movement, another way you can do it is do it with dumbbells. It's going to be the same thing. Slight bend in your knee, push your butt back. Keep the dumbbells, just like you would with the barbell, tight against your body. Drive up. Now the next thing I'm going to demonstrate, if you really struggle with the hip hinge and bringing your butt back, one thing you can do makes the cue a lot easier is, I'll demonstrate this for you guys in just a second, but you're going to get a band around your waist, and what you can do is have someone behind you pulling it back. Once you get the band around your waist, you can have someone stand behind you and pull it back. Otherwise you can hook the band to something else, so that you just want some tension. So this is pulling back right on your hips, right where you're going to be breaking. So you take the bar or dumbbell like you normally would, have someone, you don't need a lot of tension, just enough to have that emphasis pulling you backwards. Same thing, feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. And then pull, when you're at the top, pull against the resistance band and squeeze your butt. Same thing, butt back into the wall behind you or a person behind you, and then fuck the bar. So thanks for watching another of my informative videos, and if you have any other exercises you want me to go over and break down how to do or regress, just let me know.